Mm-hmm. You now pigeon.
Cheeky. Why don't you go with the silky?
I like those portraits now, chicken.
All right, you guys know the drill. Fire, then we gather at the raid market, drop all the things. I'm the only rally tonight, so I should have it up for the second one. It'll be group 1, 2, and 3. Group 4 will hang out for a little bit. We got to make sure everybody's over before that last wind. Yeah. There we go.
See, look at my pennant.
There you are.
5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
Virulent strain detected. Neutralized with extreme prejudice. Dissection protocol initiated.
2, 1.
Testing bacterial resistance to extreme heat. Entering containment chamber.
Stampeding roar. 3, 2.
I love having stampeding roar.
3, 2, 1.
Beware.
Gather yellow.
To extreme heat.
Group 1. Group 2. Group 3.
You will die.
We got a Canadian down.
Stepped out of the ring too soon.
You should never step out of the ring.
2, 1.
Beware. Bacterial resistance to extreme heat.
Graylin, make sure you run away with that virus.
Let's go. Get away from X.
3, 2.
Dissection protocol initiated.
2, 1.
Beware. Bacterial resistance to extreme heat.
If you battle res and just sit on it, how long will it
1
sit
minute.
there? Indefinitely. Okay.
I can't battle res him. He's on the other side.
Come on, Chris.
3,
Dissection
Where?
protocol initiated.
2, 1.
No, I'm on the second side.
Bacterial resistance
I'm
to
going over now.
extreme heat.
Alright, folks, I'm staying alive here. Beams.
Preparing dissection protocol initiated.
3, 2.
Wait for roof. Wait for roof beam.
Virus on me.
Beware. Bacterial resistance
Somebody
to
cleanse it.
extreme heat.
Yeah, you're out of the way. I saw the wolf move away.
Careful fire.
Dissection protocol.
Careful strike.
3, 2, 1.
Do you want any of the DPS rest?
Resistance to extreme
Not right now.
Okay.
Beams soon. Get ready to move.
3, 2,
dissection protocol initiated.
2, 1.
Beware. Bacterial resistance to
Beams
extreme
soon. Get ready.
3, 2, 1.
surgical field engage. Preparing samples for study.
Strike in 5. Roof beam. Don't move out. Move away from that fucking tunnel quick.
Initiated.
2, 1.
Beware.
Flames.
Resistance to extreme heat.
Alright, we're gonna be gathering after the next flame.
Warning.
It'll be soon. Get ready. Tilter, get away from red. Please.
Protocol initiated.
Carm, you two.
Warning.
Get ready. Alright, gather.
To extreme heat.
1,
Warning.
2,
3,
3,
2, 1.
4. Gotta move for beams. Beams. Right now.
Samples for study.
All we gotta do is live here. Just live. Kill these ads. Quick. Roof.
I need res.
Fire
Got
on
it.
me, Clint.
Preparing samples for study.
Oh, someone dispelled. Or
I think all the
they all casted.
To extreme heat. Sanitation complete.
it's bad time in there. I had the timing off.
That was a good move through that last wall, though. I think we hit it healthier than we did it.
Yeah, we did. 100%.
Gateway.
Delicious crab cake.
Gateway.
Oh, he's being.
Remember the third room, there could be fire under your feet while we're standing for the work beams.
Five, four, three, two, one.
Virulent strain detected. Neutralized with extreme prejudice.
Earthen wall totem.
Dissection protocol initiated.
Three, two, one.
Testing bacterial resistance to extreme heat. Planting containment chamber.
Stampeding roar. Three, two,
Dissection protocol.
Wait for flame.
initiated.
2, 1.
Testing bacterial
Gather.
resistance to extreme heat.
1,
Guard barrier.
2, 3.
Divine men.
3, 2,
Dissection protocol initiated.
2, 1.
Testing bacterial resistance to extreme heat. Planting containment chamber.
Spirit Walker. Earthen wall totem. 3, 2,
Dissection protocol initiated.
2, 1.
Testing bacterial resistance to extreme heat.
Gateway.
Zeet and Lyrim whenever you're ready.
Three,
Dissection protocol initiated.
2, 1.
Testing bacterial resistance to extreme heat. Planting
I'm moving
containment
over.
chamber.
Counter.
Okay.
There will be 2 more ads, guys. Beams in 5. We gotta kill these ads quick.
3, 2,
Dissection protocol initiated.
3, 2, 1.
Testing bacterial resistance to extreme heat.
3, 2,
Virus
One.
on me, let me get away from you.
Surgical field.
Beams.
Ooh, beams.
Preparing samples for study.
I'll make it over in a second.
Earthen wall totem.
Careful of roof.
3, 2,
Dissection protocol
Warning.
initiated.
Warning. 1.
Testing bacterial resistance to extreme heat. Planting containment chamber.
Stampeding roar. Warning. Warning. Warning.
Dissection protocol initiated.
2, 1.
Testing bacterial resistance to extreme heat.
3, 2, 1.
Beams.
Surgical field engaged. Preparing samples for study.
Remember the roof beams.
3,
Dissection protocol initiated.
2, 1.
Alright, make sure you're saving cooldowns for those ads.
Extreme heat.
We're getting close.
Earthen wall totem.
Granting containment.
After this wind tunnel and flame combo, that's our signal.
3, 2,
Dissection protocol initiated.
2, 1.
Testing bacterial
Gather.
resistance to extreme heat.
1,
Darted barrier. Survival
2,
healing time.
3, 4. Hero now. Kill ads as quick as you can. Beams very soon, very soon.
Dissection protocol initiated.
2, 1.
Surgical field engaged.
Gotta move. AoE stuns, AoE stuns.
3,
Roof beams, roof beams, roof beams.
Fire.
Resistance to extreme heat.
Just stay alive here.
Granting containment chamber.
Careful of tunnel, don't die to firewall.
Protocol initiated.
3,
Careful of strike.
1.
Walker.
Surgical field engaged.
Beams, beams, beams. Run, run, run.
For study.
You'll be okay, you'll be okay. You'll get there for roof.
Flame in 3. Get ready to move.
1.
Move.
Resistance to extreme heat.
Earthen wall
8%, just stay alive here.
suppression.
Get away from the walls. Strike and then beams.
Dissection protocol initiated.
3, 2, 1.
Nice work.
System restored. Levels return to secure thresholds.
Sorry I couldn't pull you up, Clay and Graylin. I was worried that a tank was gonna go.
Good, man.
Resing.
Aye, that did it. This technology isn't all that confusing, if you have a knack for it.
Forgot to buy seals. I'll do some.
Compromised. Proceed with caution.
You're a sight for sore eyes.
Oh, we're heading for the Zekvaz.
This is some sort of research facility. Well, that explains
You don't
why
carry
the
any chance with you?
are lurking about. But
I don't
why
expect
would
those to
the
drop.
Titans keep an old god alive?
Countered.
Did you find the answer?
Warning.
Solid kill, guys.
Warning.
What are we doing next?
Zekvaz.
Countered.
I don't think we've got that kind of time. Best get rid of Gahoon before this rot gets any
Counter.
worse.
It's Zekvaz, Fetid, and Vectis.
Countered.
Zekvaz is probably on the same, maybe slightly up difficulty from Talok and Mother, and then Fetid and yeah, Fetid is a jump up, and then Vectis is a jump up, and Zul is a jump up. Honestly, at the rate that we're going, it would be like we would do well to make it to Zul before the new raid. But we'll keep plugging at it and see. Yeah. Well, just with all the holidays and stuff and losing time there and
Warning.
No, I was saying with the PvP season's not starting until January. That means
yeah.
Countered.
So wait, after
8.1 will
January,
drop a month before the raid.
when can I not get the mount anymore?
Countered.
What?
The War Hippo? When does that no longer, like, count?
In January.
Oh, cool.
It's switching over to the Black War Saber, I think, and Black Undead Horse for Orb.
How close are you, Jen? No, there's a new one every season.
I got a ways to go to.
So how do I get the hippo if I'm terrible at PvP?
You need,
I am at 67.
RBGs, right?
Lots of gold.
But you need to be above 1600 to do the wins for the wins to count.
14.
Why don't we stop
14, sir.
interrupting? And be courteous.
Warning.
Shut up, furry.
Warning.
Okay, Mr. Canadian.
That was the answer I liked there.
Wow.
But yeah, I'm at 67. Z.
Just your luck, Jen. I think we can help you.
Earthen wall totem.
I don't think I've ever seen that on the tank.
Yeah, I got it twice in a row.
Warning.
Run away, little girl.
So the best combo for Mythic Plus this week is Blood, Discipline, Frost, Havoc, Havoc. That's amazing.
Warning. Warning.
Run away, little girl. Run away.
Hello?
Earthen wall totem.
Hello? Hello? I hate receiving stupid ass phone calls.
Probably would have been easier for you, Kirby, just to, you know, buy an enchant off someone.
Secretly, I wanted to transmog it into a ornament.
There's people
Transmog?
out here.
No?
Logic is flawed and irritating.
It's not that far back.
Josh.
Asphyxiate. Countered. Countered.
Cool.
I don't like tanking ads. They don't have threat tables. They just sort of target people.
I thought you were saying that you wanted to become a tank.
Line.
Ah, get messy.
Countered. Countered.
No, Nessie makes better cookies.
Warning.
It's made with love and care, unlike
Warning. Earthen wall totem.
Spiked with maple syrup.
Just a hint too much of maple syrup.
Nessie puts his.
Is that a such thing?
Oh, yes, there
tears
is.
of Kadala in his. Makes it so much better.
Gross.
Now it's spiked with marijuana since it's legal here.
That changes the equation now.
Oh, Stimmy, we could have raised.
Warning.
Catch the orb.
That was a great catch, guys. Nope. Can't do that to a druid. I'm always running for whatever reason.
That's why I get so many stacks on.
Oh, look at that. I stood in there and I survived.
Well, Obby seems pretty lit over there.
Look at that. Another one.
Sacrifice the Nzekbot.
Mike, go heals, please.
Okay.
All right. This fight is very different on Mythic. Everybody, pay attention for just a second. I'll go over all the major changes. The big thing is that essentially what we consider phase 1 and 2 of the fight are at the same time. So we are going to be dealing with the Void Weavers and the debuff that you have to drop away. And if you step in it, it spawns those big dudes. Yeah, we can't spawn any of those big dudes. And we have to deal with the Void Weavers correctly. So several changes. As soon as ads spawn, and ads are all going to spawn together. So the little warriors and the Void Weavers will spawn at the same. We will be killing the skull one first, then blue, and then green in that order, just like normal. We have 60 seconds to kill the ads. Every 6 seconds, they get a 5% damage increase. And if they hit 10 stacks, they go into a Void Trance, which makes them immune to all CC. We will probably want to hold cooldowns, like save your cooldowns for when the ads are spawning. Surging Darkness, which is the big donut ability where we have to dodge, is a 4 tick instead of a 3 tick, and ticks 2 and 4 are random. They will be one of the 3 things, but random. We will deal with 5 casts of Surging Darkness throughout the fight. Each one has its own different little spin. The first one will be dealing with the Rolling Deceit debuff during it. That's the thing where you have to drop it away from people. As soon as that one is over, we have to deal with I-beam. The new thing with I-beam is instead of 3.5 seconds to move, you have 1 second. So we have to like be spread already for that. There's no way that you can expect somebody to move within that time frame. So whatever I-beam is about to cast, like everybody has to spread out 5 yards. If we are dealing with Surging Darkness during I-beam, which will happen during Surging Darkness 2, we, instead of all being clustered together, we basically have to make a circle around the boss, spread out as much as possible from each other. So, Darkness 1, we're dealing with the roll-in seed, then we have to spread immediately for I-beam. Darkness 2, we're dealing with I-beam during it. Surging Darkness 3, the ad spawned 15 seconds before. So, yeah, there will be ads that we have to come back and kill after we deal with Darkness, probably. Darkness 4, we're dealing with Rolling Deceit. And then we should be at 40% for the final phase. During final phase, we still deal with I-beam on a 1 second cooldown and Rolling Deceits. Everybody has to stay spread out. And we add in the little orb that we have to catch. We will blow Hero there. And during that last phase, we will deal with one final Surging Darkness. It's very difficult because you have I-beam, you have Orb of Corruption everywhere that you can't let touch, and Rolling Deceit everywhere, and it's fucking cluster. Yeah. We'll get some attempts in and just see how it's going. Laren and Kag, I want you guys to CC Blue. And I want Shabu and Kirby to CC Green. With backup of Gentleman and Karm. Tilter, do you want to sign CDs for ad phases? For Rolling Deceit, it's possible that you may need to call for externals to run out into like the Surging Darkness and get some sort of external to keep yourself alive. If you do that, please call over Discord very clearly. My name is Laren, I'm going out, or whatever. For I-beam, it is going to be easier for everyone else to move away from the person with I-beam because we're all spread out. So if you see I-beam near you, just move away from it. Be tanks, you're going to have to be very vocal about when Void Lash is going to hit. We are going to be all moving around all over the place, and so when Void Lash is about to hit, you've got to call, hey, clear front of boss.
Okay.
Do not call for externals over comms. Take your death and be a man. I'll throw down a feast for the next attempt. Don't worry about it for this one. For the few of you that don't have it. Try to keep boss around Skull. Unless we're moving. Let's give it a couple pulls, see what happens.
5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
Alright, first donuts are going to be in 15. Rolling deceit will happen during this one. Remember, you have to drop rolling deceit away from everybody, not in any area that we're going to be walking.
You will be eradicated.
Iron bark.
I got
Golden
Nessie.
spirit. Pain suppression.
Get right there, iron bark.
Spread. Spread. Ads.
Countered.
Get CCs up.
We should be stacked for this.
Earthen wall totem. Countered. Countered. Asphyxie. Rapture. Barrier.
3, 2,
Countered.
1.
Countered.
Warning. Warning.
Blind.
I mean, spread. The ads are supposed to be dead at this point. Wipe it down.
You will die. Not a single worthy trait among you.
The ads do hit hard. We have to be able to cleave all the little ads down while killing all three of the big ads before the donuts start again. We had the second ad to about 80%. You have to save and pull your cooldowns for the ads to spawn. And the ads spawn every 60 seconds after that. I'm just gonna put down ghetto food for a little bit. Don't worry about using DPS potions or anything. Do use healing stuff though. You're fine to chill for now, Murph. swap people in a little later if we want to swap people.
Five, 4, 3, 2, 1.
Earthen wall totem.
Three, 2, 1.
First donuts.
Guardian spirit.
Get right there.
I fucked up.
It's too early. Mike, get him. Kirby.
High beam spread.
Bane suppressed.
Void Lash, get away from the front of the boss. Ads.
Countered.
If we're all stacked right here, we'll just make this easier.
Yes, everybody should stack in. Range 2.
Earthen wall totem. Barrier.
These ads are stunnable.
Countered.
But they are affected by vortex.
Countered.
3, 2,
Countered.
1. Warning. Warning.
Void Lash.
Warning.
Countered.
We should move this whole thing over to the next.
Countered.
Well, after specials.
Countered.
Warning.
Countered.
Oh.
Rain, gotta move. I'm just.
Surging.
You will die.
Lay on hand.
Dead, 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 dead.
Not a single worthy trait among you.
I think we're actually okay on DPS for where we're at that point. We need to be able to kill the second ad before that surge happens. But if that ad or any subsequent ads get their immunity to CC, we can hard silence. Oof, we don't have a hard silence, do we? Solar beam is not. We don't have that, and the only other silence would be on an S priest.
Yep, I think so.
Okay.
We can't pull the boss, the second big ad right away because he's throwing special at that time. Otherwise we'd kill everyone.
Yeah, what we actually need to do there is, we need to... How many Silithid Warriors did we have left whenever we were transitioning to the second ad? Any?
I think 2.
Okay.
Maybe 1. My group missed 2 of them at the beginning, so I think that's why.
Gotcha.
Then your group should be able to catch all of them easily.
Yeah, I think mine was just slightly off center, so they went past. You can also ring a piece them seat to keep them from going forward.
Yeah, you think I'm dropping my own defensive? You're wrong.
Oh, you might want to do it for the second set of the small ones, because group's not going to be up the rest of the...
Okay, they'll DR any of their stuns when it happens. But if I die, I'm yelling at you.
You don't need a defensive. Totoro will heal you.
Yeah, I died 5 times in a row this week. Good.
I'm like you, Nessie.
Five, 4, 3, 2, 1.
Earthen wall totem.
Three, 2, 1.
You will be eradicated.
Get Pete in it.
Guardian spirit.
Gotcha.
Second one's on me.
Bang suppression.
Still heading on him
As
now.
soon as this is over, spread for beams. Save cooldowns. Add soon.
Ardent defender.
Adds up.
Imprison. Countered. Icebound wall totem.
Can't halo on this fight at all when those ads are up.
Barrier. Countered. Countered. Ring of peace.
3, 2,
Evangelism.
1.
Paralysis. Countered. Countered.
Surging soon.
Countered. Innervate. Asphyxiate. Countered. Countered.
Warning. Warning.
I beam during this. Spread from each other.
You will die.
Countered.
Yeah, buddy.
Not a single worthy trait among you.
Welcome to Zekvaz.
Blade Flurry OP.
Nah. It's only 35% of the damage.
41 on mine.
Yikes.
side? That was a trick question. All I have are good sides.
Hey, look, I'm Mike.
Are you?
I am the most superior race.
Oh, you got Jinyu. OP. I hear your DPS goes up 10% if you're underwater.
Jesus.
Hey,
Just stand
why
near the
don't you
shaman.
come
You'll
over
be-
here and... Oh, watch the hair!
Did you come from a diamond mine? Because I want to learn all your facets.
Me and Tarn are big boys.
You look almost as good as I do.
There is a ghetto feast down, guys.
Why don't we have robes like this? Like fucking Hanzo.
That'd be pretty sweet. They should have had those in Pandaria.
Yeah, I look like Hanzo as well. Jesus, Tony, calm down over there.
Five, 4, 3, 2, 1.
Earthen wall totem. Rapture.
Three, 2, 1.
First surge.
Evangelism.
Oh shit, that's my bad. I didn't even.
Spread for beam.
Pain suppression.
Still
Oh,
got one.
I fucked that up. God damn it. Scuffed attempt.
I found.
You will die.
I'm tanking.
Imprison.
One of the things it did.
Spirit.
Yeah, wipe it down. What happened?
You
That's rolling the seeds, and then I
Countered.
grip bow. I think I hit by rolling the seed.
Yeah, I forgot the fourth one.
And then I had the tank debuff already and got that second one, so pretty much instant kills.
For the record, the void bolts from the Nerubians hit for almost 90k.
That's with them not having any stacks. Every 6 seconds they get a 5% damage buff.
I said 10%.
Hmm?
Go ahead.
I think it's 5%.
Let's call it 7.5%.
Don't
Pull.
Yeah, it's 5% damage increase, and then when they reach 10 stacks, which is 60 seconds, they gain Void Trance, which makes them immune to cease.
Why do I even need fist weapons when I have these fin blades in my...
Jinyu monks confirmed. They don't need weapons.
Benjamin Button, right here.
Oh no. Quick log out and take that name.
I already made sure I had one of my favorite names recreated last night thanks to Luke. Yeah, it's still available. Okay, I got it back.
Nice.
Captain Teabag?
No. Back to the old Tuggle struggle to it.
Yeah, man.
Tuggles was not taken again, so I got it back.
Tuggle.
Because Tony was Toggles because he didn't have his name back, and he was having some issues for a short time, so we called it the Tuggle struggle. When Tony,
I still have issues. Don't lie to them.
when Tony got upset, Tuggles came out.
What was it?
That was a warrior.
Mike, you're gonna have the iron bark now. Not disc. So.
Okay.
I'll call your.
You just call out who I need.
Yep. I'll call yours first, and Jen.
Alright, I'm first. Got it.
Wait, didn't you have the Night Elf run that they took out because they looked
Probably.
Look at this. Yeah, it's the male Night Elf run that they fixed.
Oh, with the high knees? Hell yeah.
High knees, fucking chicken feet.
5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
Earthen wall totem.
Three, 2, 1.
You will be eradicated.
Just get yourself, Mike.
Iron bark.
And Jen gets Snoop.
Fred.
Most dead, by the way. Nice.
Now he's alive.
You got a time.
Guardian. Commanding spear in hands.
Add time.
Ring of peace. I found. Imprison. Countered. 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 Earthen wall totem. Intervene. Countered. Countered. Countered.
3, 2, 1.
Countered. Countered. Divine Limb. Countered. Countered.
Warning.
Countered.
Good.
Gotta finish these warriors before we break the other CC. Or break it. Ignore me.
Warning. Countered. Countered.
Shrink. Actually.
Friday.
Totem.
The void bolts are just gonna one-shot people because we wrote the CC when we weren't supposed to.
Countered. Salvation.
I think he was gonna break anyway with it.
Iron
Not
bar.
that I was
Countered.
over it. Can it not be CC anymore?
Does he have the thing?
He's not in 10
He's
seconds
at,
now.
now he's at
Just
10.
now. Yeah, it's right after the second one.
Countered.
So unworthy.
Will you please die?
I was banished.
Yeah. Okay. Let me run back.
Not a single worthy trait among you.
Do you want me to be the second shrink? Because I think we both overlap.
Yes. Would be nice to have a mobile drink.
Right? Right. Be amazing.
Say aspect of the box.
I would hate that implementation of it, but I'd take it.
We'll use that on what Hans and Franz.
Can we bring back Blessing of Sacrifice? Not Blessing of Sacrifice. Fuck. AM Sacrifice. Aura of Sacrifice. That's what it was. Give me that back.
What about Blood Presence that gives everyone in the rated life?
We just find out that Kirby's been clicking the cube this entire time. That's why it's been so hard.
Now we're getting destroyed by the small ads. It's top damage taken.
Yep.
Yep. If I vortex them away from us, would that help at all?
No, we wanted to be near the thing so we can AoE and kill.
If you're gonna vortex them, vortex on the top of the nerve, so they can't walk off.
Okay.
Now, are they stunnable and stuff?
Yes.
Like AoE stunning them would be
Yes.
good. Yeah, I mean,
They are DR'd though, so they will
Yeah.
DR and then go immune and murder.
This is a little bit in the future. We're currently trying to deal with the transition into Surging Darkness number 2. But in Surging Darkness 3, a full set of ads spawns 15 seconds before the donuts hit us. So in that case, it might be advantageous for you to vortex and us to knock back the warriors until we're done dealing with the darkness.
3-minute DPS cooldowns up for that one?
They should be.
So, use your cooldowns then.
Aren't you supposed to use hero on one of the ad sets?
Nope.
I think you need it for the end. It's gonna be so tight when people start.
You pop it at 40%.
Wouldn't it be beneficial to let the 2 DPS shamans do the first 2 orbs? They can just die and out.
Does that work?
Mm-hmm.
This recommends that you have whoever your underperforming DPS and or healers that are out of mana soak up the orb.
Well, looks like I picked both of those things, so looks like I'm taking.
Liam, you're like top
Brass
10
band?
Look at you, I'm so proud of you.
Also, we will deal with 1 darkness during last phase. And somebody with immunity is going to have to probably go out and catch the orb in the middle of a donut.
Darkness!
You mean like blink out and ice block, or
like I can run out there with cloak?
Yeah, like turtle or something.
Yeah, I was just about to ask if cloak will work.
Did you watch that video I linked where they showed that you can just bounce the orb into a wall and it stays in one place the whole time?
That's funny.
It's still...
Yeah, you just gotta bounce it towards the wall with the first person, and then everyone else just gets in, keeps facing the wall, and just stays in the same spot.
I'll turn off my whispers. Stop sending me replies. So what we need to probably focus on going, like, kind of where we're dying, we need to kill the first void dude. We need to kill the second void dude and all of the warriors. We can leave the other guy CC'd. He will break going into the third of the fourth explosion, and then we can just start working him then. It will be very important. He can't be CC'd, but he can still be interrupted. Those void bolts do not need to connect with anyone.
Okay, I'm back. Warrior buff?
5, 4, 3.
You did that attack power?
1.
Hell
You
yeah.
figured everybody else could.
Fear me, I am a turkey casting wrath.
First one's on Mogabishu, and he ate it. Pete needs one.
Got him. Oh,
okay.
You got it right. Got him.
Spread.
Head up.
It's already a wipe.
Let's get more ads up. Woo!
Why, what happened? Why do we already dead people in?
That was my bad. I got rolling deceit. I was trying to get away and I didn't see that.
Tilt to go die so I can pop a.
What killed you, Grayling?
I got the eye and tried to get out. And they got caught in the fog.
You got what?
I think he got roiling and then went out and died in the circle.
Oh, I mean, you could just go out there and ice block. Like, just get in a good position, ice block, roll into seed, it'll drop off you, and then you won't die to the...
Does it drop when you do that? Because I've done Cloak of Shadows and it doesn't actually drop until the timer expires.
Yeah, no, I mean, it won't drop until the timer expires, but if you just get into a position and then ice block...
I mean, even if you don't, you know when rolling deceit is going to blow. Like, you can kind of feel when the timer's going to happen. So get out there, pop an immunity right before it happens. Whether or not rolling deceit drops, or sorry, the darkness, surging darkness explodes. Whether or not rolling deceit falls off doesn't matter.
Plus, we have CDs for it.
You just can't die to darkness, especially if you have an immunity.
Don't do it, Snoot. I want it. No. Aha! Fuck you. No.
Have fun with that.
The fish kicks the fish, bitch.
Oh, that's stupid as fuck.
So frail, so unworthy. Data matrix overload. Multiple disks accessed.
Gateway.
I think it says good job, Stum.
Yeah, I tried to vanish too. It didn't work.
Oh, no.
I got the fish though.
You did. No.
Girl, it's okay. It's okay. Oh, look at you. We can smile. We can smile. We can smile.
Hey, this comes with a warning.
Come here. Come here. Good here. Oh, yeah.
That's a good girl.
Five, 4, 3, 2, 1.
Yeah.
Gammon will save us.
I can't tell my Discord isn't working. Is it really quiet?
Yep. Hello. Yes.
I finally got a chance to sim the build I got off second boss, so Paladins, I'm going to put up rolls for it. Tony already has a 385, he does not count.
I crafted my 385.
Yeah, I got lucky in Mythic Plus on mine. I think those are best in slots for Paladins, aren't they?
Probably. I need to get me some more Skulls so I can craft legs. I crafted and salvaged 500 bracers and it didn't give me enough expulsion.
That's Pete.
Thank you.
Eli, are you on Discord?
Shows him as AFK.
Yep. I don't even know how to get all the parts for that. Does it just drop off bullshit in Motherload?
Yep, you gotta have max engineering with the engineering helm on. And for the controller, you need a elixir that drops off one of the mobs that boosts your engineering even more and loot it off the last boss.
I have 8 more points of engineering to get, because the only thing that will give me skill ups is making fucking goggles.
Rank 3 recipes.
I have rank 3 recipes. Everything's green. And it won't make shit. Or take expulsum. The problem is I'm a damn gnome, so I'm actually at 157 engineering. I need to get to 165.
Ouch.
So literally the only thing I can do to scale up is to make goggles or the weapons that take expulsion.
Yeah, I got 3 more points to go on blacksmithing, and I can only make the raid gear for skill ups.
Yep.
Like, I don't have expulsum.
Oh, does anybody have a fuck it, I have a thermal anvil on me. Hell yeah. Alright, well, it's not really any point in doing this with 19. This fight is just going to be a war of attrition. We have to work on each individual transition. There are 5 total. So it's just like heading into the Surging Darkness, dealing with it, heading into the next one with everybody living. So it's just going to be a couple of attempts here and there. This is the next boss. This is what progression looks like in here. Fetid requires more gear than we have right now, especially if people are still needing 355 eye-level upgrades. And Vectis is a fucking catastrophe.
We should be okay with a couple more mother kills too. That'll help out a lot.
Yep.
Yeah, you can replace that after you get petted down right there.
Once we just keep killing Talok and Mother and pray for some Titan Forges off of bosses. Depending on how things go, if we get to a point where we're not really getting upgrades in Heroic anymore, we may cut Heroic. It'll just depend. If everybody is still like after gear, like we will definitely keep doing it. But if we're just doing it just to run through the motions, we may cut that. We've still got 2 months, probably like 2 full months before the next raid. So we're hoping to get a couple more mythic bosses. I think there's talk of starting an alt raid soon on another night. Tilter led that in Legion. I don't know if he'll lead that this time or what days or times he was thinking of, but that is probably on the horizon.
What about Mythic Plus? What about Mythic Plus?
What about Mythic Plus?
Are we gonna plan to do group, like, plan nights for that?
No, I'm never doing that again. No, I'm not. I got screamed at by like 6 different people in the guild, and I am never coordinating that again. It was a fucking catastrophe. I didn't think it would be that hard to set people up into equivalent groups and run the same dungeons, but it was a fucking disaster. So never again. Solid kill on Mother. Like I said, Zach Voss is just going to be a war of attrition. We actually did pretty good tonight with getting to where we got. Well, looking at next week, we did. I have a raid scheduled for Tuesday. Optimally, we would full clear Heroic and get the 2 Mythic bosses down. And then I've taken Wednesday off because of the turkey times. If people are around, we can definitely do something. I just figured people would be traveling for things. We'll resume full normal schedule the week after Thanksgiving. Remember on Friday the anniversary start for WoW. They will give you 10% rep and experience buffs.
And we can transmog our goggles again.
Oh yeah, the rose tinted ones.
No, those bronze ones, whatever they gave out last year that were sweet looking.
Those? I thought they were the rose tinted ones.
No, those are the ones you're wearing every time you're looking at auto tech land.
I enjoyed the shit out of Classic. Man.
Those ones. So good. Look at those sparkle.
Yeah. Solid raid week. DPS parcels and stuff I was looking at them last night are like everybody's stepping up the game.
I'm still having a little trouble with Mithrax and Gahoon.
I will never have a good Mithrax parse because he will never not give me Imminent Ruin 3 times.
Also, thank you, Bo, for filling in as tank.
Yep, you did great.
Yep, absolutely.
Thanks.
All right, guys, that's it for the night. Split up and go do Mythic Plus, World Quest, or go farm those island expeditions.
Oh, got invasions this week if you want tentacle weapon transmogs.
Imagine doing island.
I do so many islands, Tilter. So many.
I haven't done islands in like 5 weeks.
I'm up to 180 over the last 3 weeks.
Wrathy's up for your alt or your
World boss too.
Trash mains.
Yeah, world boss of Doom thingy.
What'd you say about my main?
Is it trash?